Well, I gotta say, I've never played a game that let you fight an angry bell pepper before. I gotta give it points for originality. Pizza Tower. When your sweaty pizza man finds himself in dire financial straits, an angry Sky Pizza shows up and threatens him for some reason, and he has to run out and fight it because the Sky Pizza is gonna blast his restaurant with a laser from the top of his ominous tower on the horizon. And yeah, you know what? None of this really makes any sense, but that's fine. This isn't a narrative sort of game anyway. No one really asked why Mario is rescuing the princess for the dozenth time, so let's not ask that kind of question here. And let's focus on the gameplay itself. Pizza Tower is a platformer, in the old school sense really. It focuses a lot on mobility and momentum. It's a lot of dashing around, changing direction, headbutting things, diving. It's a little non-traditional in that way, but I think that's what makes it unique. Each level is its own fast-paced platforming challenge. Run in, gather things to collect, find secrets, headbutt the giant Easter Island head statue at the end of the level that's there for some reason, and then run your way out as fast as you can before the timer runs out. Your only objective is to clear the levels and climb to the top of the pizza tower. Unfortunately, in order to do this, your pizza man needs to get some money, since apparently opening a pizza restaurant in the shade of a demon pizza tower isn't the best business model as it turns out. So he's got to find it as he goes through the game, and mostly the way you find it is by clearing levels and freeing the sentient pizza toppings from the cages within. And you'll need that money too, because you use it to open boss doors, and you'll need every cent you can get because a sleazy salesman will charge you hundreds of dollars just for the privilege of opening the door to challenge the bosses in this game. And the bosses are pretty neat too, all sort of vaguely pizza themed. The bell pepper that I showed at the beginning is just one such example. As fun as it is though, it is a shame that a lot of the boss fights don't really use the mobility mechanics this game has to offer. Small disappointment, but what are you gonna do? One thing I also want to praise is the level design. There's an unbelievable amount of variety and imagination on display here, and pretty much every single level has something new to show you that's amazing and fun. Mostly. I think for me the only disappointment was the golf level, which I didn't like very much, but everything else, amazing. This game is weird, as you may have noticed. It feels like a lot of things are references to stuff that I've never even heard of. I'm told on the forums and such that it's inspired by WarioWare, which is a game I don't really know anything about, and the art style is clearly, I don't know, some kind of Flash or Newgrounds based sort of art style. It's strange, like I said. It's an odd mishmash of so many different things, and I had to ask going in, who is this for? Where is the intersection of all these interests? It's baffling, really, but it seems to be successful. Very successful. I mean, I like this game, I gotta be honest, but I don't think it's 99% positive on Steam good, but clearly this game has found its audience, and it's hitting it off pretty well, so good for it. And yeah, it took me a while to get used to, but once I warmed the movement and learned how to actually play this thing, this game honestly kind of put me off in the beginning. The presentation is strange and the mechanics take a lot of getting used to, but once I settled in and I saw what it was all about, I really liked it. I did. I didn't think I would clear the first level, but I wound up playing the whole thing through to the end and saving the pizza man's restaurant, and that felt good. It did. It took me less than 10 hours, and I'm usually not one to play games quickly, so bear that in mind, but even so, if you want a fun little retro experience, then I'd say give this one a shot. Well, anyway, that's all I can say. I got other games to play, so I'm gonna go now. Take care.